Hey Jennifer, how's it going?
Oh, Carolyn, I'm doing pretty well. Man, it was really hard to get here today. We've got so many dishes in my sink at home and the laundry's piling up. It's an absolute disaster. And I guess I'm here because I know how important it is to take care of yourself, but God, it's sure tough. And I know it's only going to get more tough with number 2 on the way.
I was just saying that. I was just thinking that. I totally know what you mean. Today, when they asked us to do the Moment of Torah, I found it really interesting. This week's Torah portion, Tzav, really relates to how everyone tries to find balance in their lives and their connection through God through sacrifices and offerings. The text says that God's expectation of the sacrifice and offering really needs to be the best possible. And so I find that what you're doing right now is what God really wants you to do, to work out and to be the best possible person you can be for your family and for the world around you. So forget about the dishes and forget about they're all going to be there when you get back. And just think about that this is something that you need to do for yourself to keep balance in your life.
I know. They'll definitely be there when I get back. And this week's Torah portion is about how God commanded Moses and Aaron and his sons to make sacrificial offerings, presenting the best version of ourselves for God. But it definitely takes sacrifice on our part.
Most definitely. So when I was reading through the text, it was interesting that there were several different kinds of sacrifices that they were commanded to do. It was like the burnt offering, the meal offering, the sin offering, the guilt offering, and even a sacrifice of well-being or the peace offering, expressing gratitude. I know that each specific offering has a unique meaning. It's kind of a way of getting them closer to God, I think.
I know we don't literally do the sacrifices as God intended anymore, but we can definitely find relevance in this 2,000-year-old text, even today, don't you think? We can substitute prayer and sacrifices in our own lives, like I was saying, sacrificing time and tzedakah and all of those things for actual sacrifices that they did 2,000 years ago.
Really, I agree. I think, in making choices, or sacrifices, no matter if they're easy or hard, I think that's what, gives us balance and what makes us the best version of ourselves that we can be. I believe that it's not really God that's, really wants or needs the sacrifice or offerings, but I think it's the one who's actually offering up the sacrifice or the offering is the one who benefits overall. I think it's a way of them getting closer to God or living in a way that has meaning to them. I really believe in that.
We both know how important it is in life to find balance.
Right.
Spiritual, physical, mental. We're created in God's image, which is perfect.
Right.
And are constantly striving to do the best we can do for us and for everyone around us.
Right.
And it's definitely comforting to know that when we do fall short, that we have a way of putting ourselves back on God's intended path for us again.
Yeah, I agree. I know that we both believe that balance for our own personal and our professional lives, but and I know that's why we both try every single day when we're here at the JCC to give our members, only the tools and the opportunities to really discover their own version of wellness for themselves.
Definitely.
Yeah. And that is our moment of Torah.
Thank you.